Most people believe that to change your life, you need a miracle. They wait for a lottery win, a lucky break, or a mysterious stranger to hand them a golden key. But the truth is far more terrifying, and far more beautiful. The key is already in your hand, you just haven't realized that the door is unlocked. Welcome to Stories with Noni. Today, I want to tell you the story of a man named Silas. Silas worked as a night shift janitor in a massive corporate headquarters. For 20 years, he was invisible. He cleaned the mahogany desks of CEOs who never looked him in the eye. He emptied the trash cans of 24-year-old millionaires who thought he was a ghost, but Silas had a secret. While he was cleaning those offices, he wasn't just looking at the floor. He was looking at the walls. He was looking at the books on the shelves. He was listening to the echoes of the conversations held in those rooms during the day. One night, Silas found a young man sitting on the floor of a dark office, head in his hands, weeping. This young man was a high-level executive who had just lost a $50 million deal. He looked up at Silas and said, "What would you know about pressure? You just mop floors." Silas didn't get angry. He set his mop aside, sat down on the edge of a trash can, and said, "I know that pressure is only a burden if you think you are the one carrying it. You think you lost $50 million. But the money was never yours. It was just energy passing through the room. You're crying because your ego is bruised, not because your life is over." The executive was stunned. He asked Silas how a janitor could speak with such clarity. Silas smiled and said, "When you are invisible, you see everything. I have watched 100 men sit in that chair. The ones who stay are the ones who realize that failure is just a data point. The ones who jump out the window are the ones who think failure is an identity. If you are watching this right now and you feel like you are failing, I want you to hear me clearly. Failure is a feeling, not a fact. You are not a failure. You are a person who is currently experiencing a setback." There is a massive difference. Silas eventually retired. When he passed away at the age of 80, the city was shocked. This humble janitor, who lived in a small apartment and wore the same jacket for a decade, had a secret fortune. He had invested every spare cent he had into the very companies he cleaned for. He didn't do it for the luxury cars or the fame. He did it because he knew that the world is built by people no smarter than you. The secret to life isn't working hard. Plenty of people work hard and stay broke. The secret is working right. It is about understanding that your mind is a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt, you will harvest a life of fear. If you plant seeds of discipline, even in the dark, even when you are invisible, you will eventually own the forest. We live in a world of instant coffee, instant messages, instant fame. But greatness is slow. Greatness is a slow-cooked meal. If you try to rush it, you ruin the flavor. Most of you quit at the 29-minute mark of a 30-minute race. You quit right before the finish line because the pain is at its peak. But the pain is the signal that the finish line is near. Think about the stars. We only see them when it is pitch black. If the sun was always shining, we would never know the universe existed beyond our own sky. Your dark times are not there to punish you. They are there to show you how much further you can see when the distractions are gone. Silas knew that the world would always try to put him in a box. You are just a janitor. You are just a student. You are just a mother. You are just a dreamer, but just is a lie. You are a force of nature. You are the result of billions of years of evolution and survival. You are the dream of your ancestors. Do you really think you were born to just pay bills and die? No. You were born to contribute something that only you can give. Your story is the only one like it in the history of time. So, what are you doing with your invisible years? Are you complaining about the floor you have to mop? Or are you reading the books on the shelves while you do it? Are you waiting for someone to notice you, or are you becoming so good that they can't ignore you? The difference between Silas and the men in the mahogany chairs wasn't talent. It was perspective. Silas knew that his job was his current reality, but his mind was his ultimate destiny. As you move through this week, I want you to act like the person you intend to become. If you want to be a leader, lead yourself first. If you want to be loved, love yourself first. If you want to be successful, start defining success by your growth, not your bank account. Success is not a destination. It is a way of walking. It is the way you hold your head up when everything is going wrong. It is the way you speak to yourself when no one else is listening. This is Stories with Noni. We believe in the power of the hidden hero. We believe in the person who is working in the dark to create a bright future. Don't let the world tell you who you are. You tell the world. And don't stop until the story is finished. Stay strong. Stay silent in your work, and let your success be the noise. Keep going. Your time is coming.